Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. Former undisputed WWE Champion Roman Reigns is all geared up for the Survivor Series War Games match on November 30th, 2024. However, there might be a huge twist, as Reigns might be pulled out from the OG Bloodline team on the day of the mega event, and another WWE superstar might take his place. This might happen if Solo Sikoa and his men assault Roman Reigns and make him unfit to compete at Survivor Series. Who will be Roman's replacement, then? It might be The Rock. The final boss might be a last-minute replacement for the original tribal chief, as there are high speculations on his impending return at Survivor Series. The Great One might make a surprising appearance on the day of the grand event in Vancouver on November 30th, turning babyface again. He might lead the OG Bloodline team of the Usos, CM Punk, and Sami Zayn in the Mega 5-on-5 War Games match. The Rock's involvement in this War Games match looks imminent because the Great One showed up at the Bad Blood Premium Live event when Reigns and Cody Rhodes defeated Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in a tag team match. While it was believed that The Rock might turn up as the wise man of Solo Sikoa, with Bloodline 2.0 leader giving subtle hints, the Brahma Bull can do the flip on Survivor Series and turn babyface again and join the OG Bloodline. The Rock, along with the Usos and CM Punk, might run over Sikoa and his men and stand tall toward the end of the night. This shall also kickstart the People's Champ's final run in the WWE as a babyface. Once the Brahma Bull gets into action, he might look to complete his unfinished business. The Rock might go after Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Universal Championship, as he had promised to the American Nightmare, a day after WrestleMania 40 on Monday Night Raw. There are also chances that The Rock might enter the 30-man WWE Royal Rumble in 2025 and, after winning the match, challenge Cody for a match at WrestleMania 41. The Rock might enter the tournament at number 30, eliminate some stars, and win the Rumble. If this happens, it would be The Rock's second Royal Rumble win in the Stamford-based promotion. Before this, he had won the tournament in 2000. Once Rock and Cody are announced to clash at Mania 41, Roman Reigns might enter the picture as the third contestant, and the fans could witness a triple threat contest next year. It remains to be seen how Triple H books The Rock and Roman Reigns next year. The WWE Universe was stunned on a fateful SmackDown when Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns' trusted enforcer and bloodline stalwart, delivered a devastating betrayal that left the tribal chief incapacitated. What initially appeared to be a calculated power play by Solo quickly spiraled into chaos, leaving fans speculating about Roman Reigns' future and who could possibly step into the void he left behind. The betrayal unfolds. SmackDown opened with Roman Reigns addressing the WWE Universe, accompanied by Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman. Reigns declared that the bloodline was stronger than ever despite the setbacks caused by Jimmy and Jey Uso's departures. Solo, silent as always, stood ominously by Reigns' side. However, tension simmered beneath the surface. Solo's body language was different, more assertive, less deferential. As Reigns went on about his supremacy and his plans to solidify his reign at the upcoming Premium Live event, Solo abruptly stepped forward, microphone in hand. "Enough," he growled. The crowd erupted in shock as Solo stared down Roman, his loyalty visibly evaporating. Reigns, taken aback, demanded an explanation, but Solo only replied with a thunderous Samoan spike to the tribal chief's throat. Reigns fell to his knees, gasping for air as Paul Heyman screamed in panic. The bloodline was shattered once again. Paul Heyman's desperate plea. Backstage, Paul Heyman, now visibly distraught, scrambled to address the situation. In a backstage segment, he was shown pleading with WWE officials to ensure Solo would face consequences for his actions. But as always in WWE, chaos creates opportunity, and Heyman knew that with Reigns out of commission, SmackDown needed a new centerpiece. "It's my job to find the next tribal chief," Heyman declared in a post-show interview, "and believe me, I know exactly who it should be." Fans buzzed with speculation. Would Heyman align with Solo to consolidate power? Would he bring in a returning star? Or would a dark horse rise from the locker room to fill the void? The WWE icon steps in. As the next episode of SmackDown approached, rumors swirled about a major announcement to address the power vacuum. Fans tuned in, expecting an interim champion or tournament announcement, but what they got was far more shocking. As Solo opened the show to gloat about his actions, declaring himself the new leader of WWE, the arena went dark. A familiar, spine-chilling gong echoed through the venue. The crowd erupted as The Undertaker's iconic theme blared through the speakers. The Phenom himself emerged, cloaked in his legendary trench coat and wide-brimmed hat. Solo, though visibly rattled, refused to back down, staring defiantly at the dead man. Undertaker entered the ring, microphone in hand, and addressed the Bloodline's rogue enforcer. "Solo Sikoa," he began in his haunting baritone, "you think you've conquered the mountain by taking out Roman Reigns. But you're not ready to carry this company on your back. I've seen men like you, hungry, ruthless, but they crumble under the weight of the responsibility." The crowd roared as Undertaker paused, then continued, "If you're looking for someone to bow to, you're looking at him." Solo, unwilling to be outdone, lunged at The Undertaker, but the dead man anticipated the attack. A chokeslam sent Solo crashing to the mat, solidifying Undertaker's position as a force to be reckoned with once again. A last-minute twist. While The Undertaker's return electrified the WWE Universe, Paul Heyman wasn't content to let the dead man take over without a fight. Later that night, Heyman appeared in a backstage segment, phone in hand, teasing a nuclear option for next week's SmackDown. "Everyone thinks they've figured out my play," Heyman sneered. "But they have no idea who I have on speed dial." The following week, the anticipation was palpable. Who could Paul Heyman bring in to rival The Undertaker's authority? As the main event loomed, Heyman entered the ring, flanked by Solo Sikoa, and announced his chosen successor to Roman Reigns' throne. Suddenly, the arena went dark again, but this time, it wasn't The Undertaker. A pulsating rhythm shook the crowd as if his smell blasted through the speakers. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson himself, stormed to the ring to one of the loudest ovations in WWE history. The Rock wasted no time laying into Solo and Heyman, both verbally and physically. After cutting a fiery promo about protecting the Anoa'i family legacy and chastising Solo for his betrayal, The Rock laid the smackdown on Solo with a rock bottom. Paul Heyman, cornered, attempted to flee but found himself face-to-face with The Undertaker on the entrance ramp. The dead man delivered a menacing look before tossing Heyman back into the ring, where he was met with a people's elbow. The Clash of Titans. With The Undertaker and The Rock now both in the mix, the question remained, who would truly replace Roman Reigns? SmackDown officials announced a blockbuster match for the upcoming premium live event, The Undertaker vs. The Rock vs. Solo Sikoa in a triple threat match to determine the future of SmackDown. The build-up was nothing short of spectacular. The Undertaker played the role of a gatekeeper, warning both The Rock and Solo that neither had earned the right to lead WWE. Meanwhile, The Rock embraced the fans and his Hollywood persona, but his fiery promos reminded everyone of his wrestling roots and the pride he felt in the Samoan dynasty. Solo, for his part, was a ruthless wildcard, taking out opponents weekly to prove his dominance. The premium live event, a stunning conclusion. The triple threat match headlined the event and delivered on every front. The Undertaker dominated early, his experience and mind games keeping Solo and The Rock on edge. However, Solo's raw power and The Rock's charisma and quick thinking turned the tide multiple times. In the closing moments, Solo attempted to hit The Rock with a Samoan spike, only for The Undertaker to intercept him with a tombstone piledriver. As The Undertaker went for the pin, The Rock capitalized, hitting a thunderous rock bottom on the dead man. With both men down, The Rock climbed to the top rope and delivered a rare Superfly splash, a nod to his family lineage, to pin Solo and secure the victory. Aftermath. The Rock was crowned the new leader of WWE SmackDown, but his win didn't go uncontested. The Undertaker cryptically promised he wasn't done with The Rock, and Solo vowed revenge, declaring that the bloodline was still his to rule. Meanwhile, whispers of Roman Reigns' eventual return began circulating. Would Reigns seek revenge on Solo, The Rock, or both? The WWE Universe eagerly awaited the fallout, knowing that the drama was far from over. This twist-filled saga cemented SmackDown's place as the epicenter of WWE storytelling and ensured that the legacy of Roman Reigns and his eventual return would be even more impactful.